there, you guys. I know it has been a while, and I apologize for that. For those of you, the few of you who subscribe to my channel and follow my videos, I'm sorry it's been so long. So I will get right into my stats. My day of surgery, VSG surgery, was March 20th of 2017. I had the vertical sleeve gastrectomy, where they remove approximately 80-ish% of your stomach, and your stomach becomes like sleeve shaped. So that's why they call it the sleeve. Pre-surgery, I was 238. The day of surgery, I weighed 232. And the lowest I got down to was right around, I'm getting a call. The lowest I got down to was right around 167. Yeah, no, it was 167. It was, so I had surgery March of 2017. That fall, I was 167. I kind of fluctuated between there and 170, 172, something like that for a while. And then for like quite a few months. And then slowly started creeping back up. And yesterday when I weighed myself, I am embarrassed to say I was 195.6. So I had gained I'd lost 71 pounds total, getting down from 238 to 167, all due to the surgery. And then I slowly started creeping back up there. And I've gained 28 pounds back. So, let's see here. In 2 months, I will be 2 years post-op. Do I regret the surgery? No. I'm still glad I got the surgery. I feel like I was kind of at a rock bottom point when I decided to get the surgery. I was miserable. I felt like I wanted to lose weight so badly, yet for some reason I just could not get it together. The day I called for my consult, I remember I was really sad that day. I felt very down. I was kind of like hating on myself for not being able to get this in check. My husband keeps calling. I'll call him back in a minute. Okay, but anyway, he's on his way home from work right now. But yeah, so I was really not in a great place, and the surgery really helped me. I was much happier after my surgery, and I still am. Like, I'm so much happier, even at this weight. I know I'm not skinny by any means, but I feel a heck of a lot better than I did at 240, and I do not want my weight to get back up to that. My heaviest, I was just over 240. I was like 241 or 243 or something like that. I say 241 usually, but there may have been a day I hit 243 when I think back. But my pre-op surgery was 238. But anyhow, so that's what I go by as far as weight lost. But yeah, so I'm still glad I got the surgery. It really did help me. It was a great starting point. I could have took better advantage of the situation to continue losing. I will be honest and tell you that I was so afraid to be one of those people who only ate, 400 to 500. If you hear yelling, it's my kids, by the way. They're playing video games and they're being super loud. And they're arguing too, I think, right now. They're 12 and 10. So yeah, fun times. No, I love them, but they're definitely arguing a little bit and playing too. I can hear them. But anyway, you probably can hear a little bit of it too. Sorry. But yeah, so anyways, I'm glad I got the surgery. The one thing I stuck to was no pop. I didn't follow everything to a T. Oh, that's what I was saying. Sorry. So I was afraid of being one of those people who only ate like 400 to 500 calories a day and then, lost like a ton. I was like afraid I was going to lose all my hair and go bald because of like vitamin and protein deficiencies, and I was just afraid. Like, so I ate a little like more frequently because I couldn't eat a lot at one time. I ate at least six or 7 times a day probably I ate. I was really trying to, and I sometimes would push it a little bit in the beginning because you really can't eat much at all in the beginning, just because I was so afraid of not getting enough nutrition and then looking terrible because of it, or like losing the weight super fast and then like my face looks sucked in and my skin is all hanging. Like, I was just scared of all of that. It might be irrational a little bit, but that's how I felt. Well, because of that, I lost 71 pounds total when there's people who lose well over 100 pounds after this surgery. Because of all of those stupid fears. And the doctor, the nutritionist had told me, don't worry about that. Like, don't worry about counting calories at this point when I was shortly out. But I was worried. When I was like 500 calories, I'm like, no, I need more than that. That's not healthy. Like, we're all taught you shouldn't go under 1,200 a day, right? So in my mind, I'm like, I need to at least be getting 800 to 900, you know? So I was just pushing it sooner than I should have been. I should have just listened to the nutritionist and not pushed myself like that, to like get right back in trying to eat as normal as possible from so early on. She said that would come in time, and I should have listened, because it's true. Like, I can eat pretty normal now. I don't know. I can't eat as much as I could have before surgery, but I can eat quite a bit, unfortunately. Yeah, I can eat pretty normal. I have no crazy side effects, no like nausea, no limits with sweets or carbs. Like, I feel like a normal person. I don't feel like someone who had weight loss surgery. So the weight's creeping back up, no problem. I'm still thankful for the tool. It is still helpful. Like I said, I still can't overeat to the point I could have before surgery. But I can definitely eat enough to gain that weight back. However, I'm going to reel it back in. Yesterday when I weighed myself, I was like, nope, not doing this again. I looked at some old before photos and I was like, I do not want to be back there. So I began my new journey of trying to, pull myself back together and really buckle down and watch what I'm eating and, work out and all of that. So I started yesterday. So I'm going to check in with you guys in a week. That's my plan next week, to let you know how I did my first week back at it. Hopefully I'll be able to tell you what an awesome week I had and how successful I was and how I did it and what I did, and that's the plan. But anyway, and no, I'm going to. It's not just the plan, I'm going to do this. I feel good about it. I feel like my mindset's right now. So anyhow, real quick before I go, I just want to tell you that I had that gallbladder surgery. I know in my last video I mentioned that I was going to be having gallbladder surgery. I had some gallbladder attacks, and I had gallstones, and so I had the surgery. I have no crazy side effects from the surgery. The surgery went well. Feel normal. It's just nice to not have to worry about gallbladder attacks now, or having to go in for an emergency gallbladder surgery. Like, I don't have to worry about any of that, because it's done. The surgery was very comparable to VSG surgery. If I remember correctly, I had 4 or 5 incisions. I can't remember how many, but they reused, I think, 2 of my VSG surgery incisions. The incision pain was actually a little bit worse with the VSG surgery, but the gas pain was worse after the gallbladder surgery. Yeah, it was. I could feel it up in my shoulder, and it lasted for, I think, around like 5 days or something. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, I was like Googling, is this normal? Like, is it supposed to last this long? Then I was starting to question if it could be signs of like a heart attack or something. Like, I don't know. It was driving me nuts, actually. But I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I did the VSG. I'm glad I did the gallbladder surgery. But yeah, so I don't know. That's all. I just wanted to check in with you guys and say hi and tell you that I want to start doing videos more often. But yeah, I don't know. I'll check in soon. All right, have a good night, you guys. Bye.